Well, hello everyone, and welcome to yet another one of our video visitations. We're coming at you today on kind of a cloudy day, but a pretty warm day, for the middle of November. Not too bad, producer?
Hey, I think you're right. It is pretty warm today. I hear maybe not going to be so warm tomorrow.
Well, it's time for it to cool off, I guess, though I hate to see it coming. Well, we were just talking about how things are getting dark sooner and whatnot, and the best time to go to bed and the best time to get up. And I think we've determined that according to the international studies of such things, I should be dead.
I don't think that's actually what we determined, but you can interpret the data however you like.
I go to bed at 11 after banjo practice, Typically fall asleep after midnight when I finally have exhausted all of the worry in me, or it just simmers instead of at a rolling boil, and then wake up at 3.
I don't think that's enough sleep. You need to work on that.
I've been working on it for 60 years.
My dad, may he rest in peace, he swore by that melatonin stuff. Have you tried that?
No, I have, and I don't think it does anything for me.
Okay, well, some people it doesn't do anything for at all.
Yeah.
I don't need it. I go to sleep just fine, so.
I am amazed at that. Very impressive. Perhaps that's why you're such an accomplished producer.
I may be, I don't know.
All right, well, today, maybe I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again, and I trust you'll bear with me. So, we hope we're on the back end of the COVID pandemic, though God knows. And it seems to me that COVID has been a kind of amplifier of various trends that were operative in the church and in the world anyway. And I'm afraid that these trends, at least from my current vantage point, don't look so positive. Mass attendance is down significantly. I'm happy to say I've seen some encouraging signs of folks coming back to church lately, though.
I have as well.
You should have seen that 10:30 Mass last Sunday. Oh, I thought it was old times.
I wish I would have seen the 10:30 Mass on Sunday. I'm going to have to tell that Karen Miller she can't go on vacation again anytime soon because I don't like Saturday myself. I prefer Sunday.
Well, we'll talk to her about that. No more vacations for you. Anyway, so I've seen some encouraging signs that way, but there's really still a lot of people not coming to Mass. Our school enrollment's down significantly the last 2 years, 60 kids, And frankly, our revenue has been flat. By the grace of God, it hasn't taken a nosedive, but it has been flat. And I hasten to add that these trends are not unique to Visitation Parish. I talked to my confreres at other local parishes, and they're faced with much the same thing. But, they say misery loves company, but it doesn't help matters right here at the local train station. So I'm coming at you today, fireside, to talk about our annual Catholic appeal. It's that time again. And the producer has equipped me with a genuine Visitation Annual Catholic Appeal information packet, which I'm going to undo for you today. And the first thing to demonstrate is the Visitation Annual Report. You're accustomed to seeing these. They're full of all kinds of interesting tidbits, right? Sacraments numbers, budget numbers,
There's even stuff in there that's not numbers. There's even like anecdotal info and that kind of thing.
Profit and loss numbers, the extent of income that goes to which things, my goodness, all kinds of stuff. A fiscal highlights section, I'll be sure to read that. and then a rundown of various parish programs. Yeah, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Well, you know, it's interesting to me just to sit here with it in my lap and look at it. I can hardly.
I know, but you need to talk to the people out there in video land, not read the report
I know,
right now.
but your production is so riveting, producer. It's hard to take my eyes off of it. Anyway, I just am telling you that you'll get this in the mail, what, in about 10 days?
Yeah, probably the end of next week.
The end of next week, you'll be getting this fascinating description of the parish as it lives and breathes today. And as if that were not enough, you're going to get a 2022 annual appeal pledge form. How exciting. And the appeal pledge form this year is a little bit different than in the past, in that I think in the past it was kind of cardstock, right?
Yeah, it was smaller. It was a cardstock. This one is larger print. It's all on paper, but one of the unique features of this year's is it has that fabulous little QR code on it.
This is a QR code.
Which will allow the parishioners to do all of their pledge making online. They don't have to fill out the paper form.
All with that little square right there.
Yeah, so they can go fill out all their information online. They can set up their own automated payments online if they choose to use an automated payment process, but they can also just tell us online that they're going to pay with appreciated assets or with offertory envelopes or one of the standard ways that they make their gift.
Mercy me. Well, if they want to use the paper form, they can, of
Right.
course. And in the handy-dandy annual Catholic Appeal packet, will they also be equipped with a return envelope?
Yes, they'll be equipped with a return envelope, and they'll also have the diocesan annual Catholic Appeal documents in the same envelope if they want to support our diocese as well. And then probably the highlight of the packet is the letter from Monsignor Offit, which he doesn't have a sample to show you because he hasn't written it yet.
No, I haven't.
But he'll get it written before we put him in the mail next week.
Yeah.
It's been a while since anybody's had an opportunity to read one of your letters because you've been doing the videos instead of your bulletin letters. So I hope we'll make it entertaining for them. Use a lot of those Monsignor Offit vocab words.
Well, I've been meaning to tell you this. I've forgotten how to write.
No, you haven't.
Well, anyway, this form is a fine one, and it talks about how much money you might be willing to donate to your parish, and the method of payment, and it has a section in here on, what do you call them, bank draft withdrawals and things.
Yeah, if they want to give through an automated, from their bank account or from a credit or debit card, they can put that on there, or they can go online and do it themselves.
Some of you like doing business that way, and frankly, it does kind of make it simpler for us, but you know, you do what you got to do. Anyway, I ask you to please be on the lookout for this, and I know you're going to take it seriously. Almost all of you always do, and I appreciate it very much. You know, if you didn't, I'd have to start waking up at 2 a.m. instead of 3, and then I'd be in worse shape still. So, we need the money in light of the, we always need it, but in light of the COVID-inspired changes in the church and in the world, we're especially in need right now. Our cash flow situation here of late has not been so good, but I'm happy to report that it is improved. It's improved, and we're doing okay.
It's improved dramatically,
Well,
I would say.
Yeah, for the moment it's improved dramatically, right? Oh, there's the bell. That means I probably ought to get along, because I have nothing else to say today, right? She's waiting on the dings. going to be 4 of them.
Well, these fine people out here will know that we filmed later than normal because they could tell that that was 4 dongs on the bells. So
Yep.
it's 4 p.m.
Yeah, well, that's all right. We're not ashamed of it. It's because we're so blasted busy that we're getting to it later today. All right, well, I think that's all I've got, though it sure does seem like there's some other things I could say, but I guess they'll keep till next time. All right. Thanks, everybody, for hearing me out on this annual Catholic appeal. It really is an important thing. It's what helps us keep the fire roaring and the lights burning. So until next time, goodbye and God bless.